Hey everybody, this is Ionacus, and today I'm doing scrap metal featuring reflector, bombshell, and kickback from Thrill 30, Combiner Wars, and Titan's Return. The original insecticons. Not the original, but I'm doing their modernized versions. The scrapnel here looks very nice in his. Had that wrong. It looks good in his modernized form. He came with his little reflector. All the Thrill 30 Scouts came with Target Masters. The reflector here can turn into some kind of gun. And a camera. And I'm sorry, I can't wait for the Siege ones because this reflector is crap. That's all his posability. And he doesn't even really hold together very well. He's garbage. Anyway, scrapnel here has a, I don't want to say complicated, but very detailed transformation. You take hold of his chest and you pull it. Oh wait, you know what? Hold on. Before I even do that, his arms, his shoulder, and his elbows all have ball joints. There's a ball joint in the leg, ball joint in the knee. There's foot movement, but that's mainly for the transformation. He's got some decent posability. And of course, like I said, looks very reminiscent of his original version. Good figure. In the original, just speaking of the original Insecticons, he was the only one I didn't have as a kid. I had Kickback, I had Bombshell, I didn't have him. I have Shrapnel, as he was called back then. But I did get replacements for him later because my Bombshell just disappeared, and my Kickback was really busted up pretty good. I bought one of the, not Encores, but like Toys R Us exclusive 3-pack that had all three of the originals. And they're, unfortunately, like most of my Gen 1 stuff is all packed away. I have to bring them out one day, and I'll review them too. But until then, let's get to work on these guys. So Shrapnel here, you take to his, grab him by the chest and pull forward and out to begin his transformation. Bring them, his mandibles in. You rotate his arms inward. Is that right? Yeah, I'm doing that right. Bring the arms inward. Like that. You bring the feet down. You rotate the shins to the side. Well, from the side to the front. Side to the front. You fold that part down. You bring these up. The legs up. The legs do peg together. There's pegs right here. And peg in. Not completely. There's pegs right in here. That's the arm is pegging right there. And there you go. There's his beetle mode. There's a notch right here, not a notch, but a hole where you take a reflector here. Extend that. And you can ride along on top of them. But it's it looks like crap. So again, he's going off to the corner. And you see, he's got the buggy legs here. And it looks very good, very reminiscent of his original figure. And Shrapnel, like I said, was released under the Thrilling 30 Scouts. And this is very nice. Only insecticon you got in the whole Universe Generations Chug era with the War for Cybertron kickback, I believe. Didn't like him. Glad I only paid like $5 for him. Him in that air raid. All the War for Cybertron figures were just a pain to transform. At least to me they were. Anyway, now we'll go on to the Combiner Wars Bombshell. Bombshell here. There was another type of beetle. And it does, again, looks very much like his original. He's got a rotating. He's got a ball joint here, and his shoulders able to go back like this. I'll show better off in front, but I think that's more due to his transformation, going back like that. But still, he's got a waist swivel, which none of the Insecticons are able to do that. The other two he's able to. No hand articulation. Ball joint in the up here. And he can bend up like that. His insect legs hang out. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be like that or like that. Have them curved behind. I'm not sure. I like them like that because it hides them more. It's just a little bit of kibble, not a big deal. Real nice in the detailing the Decepticon symbol in the chest. And the head sculpt looks amazing. I love that. To transform him is probably out of all three of the Insecticons, he's got the easiest transformation. You extend the insect legs out from behind his legs. You turn his chest around. You fold the legs upward. And they do peg in right there. Then you fold the arms behind them. You take that last leg and wheel it and just rotate it, keeping the forearms pegged in together. They both got these tabs. They peg in right next to each other. But getting to line up correctly is just a little annoying. That's fine. You take his cannon piece that's up here. You straighten that out. Some of his arms. And there you have Bombshell's horned beetle mode. Looks great. Looks really good. You got these two tabs in the back. You can push them down if you want. You always forget about those. I think they're supposed to be used to be holding on to them for some kind of weapon mode, I think, or something. I don't remember. But most of the Combiner Wars Legends or Scouts or whatever they were called were supposed to combine or be used as weapons by the giant combiners. I don't remember what Bombshell here was supposed to be for. Ah, well, that's neither here nor there. He's a nice looking little beetle. Now, lastly, we've got Kickback. One of my personal favorites because I had the original when I was a kid, just like Bombshell. Kickback here has this antenna, like the others. And unlike the other two, he does have head articulation. And ball joint in the shoulder, the elbow, no waist, ball joint in the upper leg, and he's got a ball joint in the knee, which will allow him to kick. One problem is all this back here, the insect kibble. There's no way to move the wings properly. Some people have them down. Some people have them to the side. I do them like this, so it looks more like how he's supposed to in the. He looked in the original toy. Looked like this more than the others. And what I love is, let's throw back to the Diaclone stuff. All the original Insecticons had compartments in their chest for little Diaclone figures. They were robot insects that you were driven around by the little guys. Kickback's the only one that's got that. And I love the The Decepticon symbol right there. Now to transform him, you turn the head 360, and you bring it back. The head's facing to the face is facing to the sky. The antennas are facing you. You bring up the grasshopper head. You push the antenna forward. Then what you're going to want to do is take the arms and take them to the back. And the arms are a little weird. Wheel them to the back. I'm going to bring the legs and the wings upward here. And for the longest time, I couldn't figure out how to get his arms transformed right. The instructions were crap. And when I was prepping to do these, I watched Bulk Matrix's review on him and figured out that there's pegs. That pegging right here in between his legs, of all places. Yeah. And that's how they go. A little awkward. It was the angling the arms inward, not all the way, to peg them together, and there. And all you had to do after that, to extend the grasshopper legs and the robot legs, and bring the wings around to the back, like so. And there's his grasshopper mode. Now I did mention the chest. Let's open. There should be. Give me 1 second here. Power, the Prime's Titan Master, whatever you want to call him. He's able to ride around on a kickback there. But it looks weird. So we'll take that off and put him down there. This doesn't look like he's supposed to peg it out there, but it doesn't matter. Never won't do that again anyway. And it's grasshopper mode. He looks really nice with the legs going out like that. Antenna. I do wish that the wings were silver, but I believe in the Toy Hacks upgrade kit that came with stickers to make these wings more silverish. I have to get that set one day. Gonna angle this around and down a little bit to give you a nice look at the insecticons in their in their bug forms. And very nice. It's about time we got these guys in modernized versions of them. Definitely some of my favorites, the newer lines. And now that the Siege, we're getting Reflector. I think that's finally all the Decepticons from Season 1. We just need some new, good-looking, proper Seekers. Because, I mean, that Power of the Primes, Starscream, not the greatest figure. It's nice. It's good. Not bad. But it's not brilliant. And that's what we need. I mean, I still, on my shelves in my main room, I still have I did Thrust a couple episodes ago. All those guys are still on my shelf as my Seekers. Except for Thundercracker, which I never opened him. He's still in the box in a bin somewhere. But Starscream, Skywarp, Acid Storm, Thrust, Dirge, Ramjet, they're all in there. But it is what it is. If you like this video, give a thumbs up. Hit the bell for notifications. And I do believe I got it. I was going to wait till I did another Marvel Legends, but I don't know when I'm going to do another Marvel Legends figure. Let's have a moment of silence. Stan the Man Lee passed away yesterday. And me, along with many others out there, consider the man a hero, a legend, an icon. His achievements will last for decades, for generations. He touched everybody's lives. And he will, he's no longer with us. As I said, his achievements and the characters he created, the books he wrote, will be there for our great-great-grandkids, great-great-grandkids to be able to read. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. You're more than just the man. I'll see you guys next time.